This is Ponderous Brick Thinker. This is a sketch episode covering fenestrations. This is the second one, and I want to continue on this particular design. It's still not quite resolved yet, and I'm still going to be looking at shape, and then in another episode consider color and then the detailing. Eventually I'll be able to do all three in one, the shape, color, and detail. I'm not quite there yet, so I'm working there. Okay, 20 minutes. And start. Oops. Probably going to bring it forward and build a wall for it. This is probably, I have not done a window where it was on different levels or different stud line. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of forcing it to be aligned. You might notice I have more standard bricks in the orange. It was the last color I gathered from the collection, and I realized I needed more bricks for walls. There. And so that's why there's more. And also the brown, I think the only brown pieces were for ships. I don't think there was any for trees. Maybe very few, but I didn't have access, so I purposely put more of the standard bricks from the browns just to see what they look like next to other colors. And for the next fill, I'll probably put more bricks of standard size, so that way I can build walls and visualize how the window's going to be. Okay, so it's forcing the single widths into position, but still this is not on center, so it's not really a solid design. Let's see, just need to see if it, nope, it's right there. Just want to see if it touches, but no, that's a little bit off. There's no stud to center it. It would connect, but it has to be centered. I do have a few of the center ones, but that would just make it more awkward because I would have a plate in between and they will push it away. What I can do is just have it purposely for decoration, not really part of the structure, as in there's nothing going to be above it to. Nope. to hold. It's almost going to be treated like a detailed piece, which it's not going to be attached to anything else other than what it's attached to. If that's the case, see, I think I could go back on the same level, which will make more sense for a fenestration. Let's see. Let's see. This will be a complete wall, but so there's going to be a wall behind it to carry the load from above. And this will be in the foreground. And it does help make that shape. The wall in the back does not immediately ruin the diagonal lines. Interesting shape though. Very horizontal. And there's also some shadow play going to be there. Let's see. Interesting. I think I'll keep it like this. And it doesn't have to be that shape, but if there's a brick right above it, it does. It's not common for a Lego piece to have that kind of space between each other, so I think I'll keep it like that. The only regret is that this is not really, it's very loose. And I did have a younger sister, and I had to learn how to make every piece strong and connect to each other. That will for sure fall away, but if you're having an action scene, it could be a piece that's meant to fall away for battle damage. If you notice, I have new guys randomly picked. I think I'm going to have to keep him because he's the only one I have at that height. And I just wanted to make sure I account for the different heights of the Lego people. Okay, let me try a new one. Let's see, I haven't done too... Let's see, I have a lot of more... This is probably the softest in terms of curves. I have a lot of more angles. I was really seeing these. Maybe these are the ones I can change direction with. Downward. Almost like a curtain. This one I can only go up, but let's see how it looks. I can't. It has to be one of the other standard kinds. Something like this. Oh, not even that. I can't go up unless I have a plate. Okay. Mm-hmm. And again, I don't, for this piece, I don't have a lot of colors. I think this is the only kind of, maybe it's lilac. Yeah. Okay. Keep you here. There we go. Now it can spill out. Let's see if we can continue that thought. Maybe. The only question is how to account for the wall. Like this one, these can be in the front, but would much prefer to have it somehow attached. Okay, let's try this. Might make it more interesting to use these pieces. So we go higher. Do you reconnect further up? So at the height of that, no. It's maybe 2 plates difference. So we'll have a plate here. This. Or maybe just a plate. Let's see. No. Oh wait, let's see. Okay, that is preventing it. Could go in the center though, let's see. That much. But the center, was that helpful? No. So it's basically half a plate height difference. So it's going to have to be decorative, meaning that it's not going to be part of the structure. It's not going to be reinforced other than a few select points. I wonder where else I can attach it, but it doesn't follow the same height as this. Even putting this on a plate does not get it to the height it needs to be. Unless, let's see. It's going to have to require one of those okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to pause the countdown. Okay, countdown resumed. I got these two pieces and see if they will line up. Oh, not even. It doesn't want to. It's about there, but then it also pushes this off the grid of the pieces so that it won't quite line up with the stud. There's still that much room between. Well, okay. Let's see what else I can do with this. Because I can have more and have a series of this. Oh, I need that. Because this will be an interesting colonnade of sorts. So they made this so that it can be just high enough to miss the studs and be okay. I have that piece. That. There we go. Teeth. That can also be. They don't quite line up though, I think. Let's see. Huh. Okay. As you go above it. Huh. It could be what do we got though? The trimming of a window pane. It'll be nicer there, but let's see. Yeah. Definitely more standard bricks to create the walls for the next episode. Oh, that's 20 minutes. Maybe finish this one up. Maybe one more yellow. And okay, maybe I can do this. A little bit more closer to the overall design. It's very flimsy. But interesting shape. I have not done one like this before, so let's see where else I can use it. I wish that they were a touch stronger. I like how they're not even touching. It's like even more delicate. So it's kind of odd to have this on top of this. So there could be different areas of the castle. Different constructions over the course of time. Oops. But I like it. Maybe even details to connect to the columns here. Maybe even here. Do kind of want to keep it symmetrical, so maybe nothing in here in this inside stud. But then, yeah, just imagine if enough of these and columns, you could have a nice screen. And that's where they let all the light in. Okay. This is the second episode of a sketch for fenestrations. Let me think. I might do one more. I don't think I've gone through all the possibilities. So maybe one more sketch of just the shape. And then after that, I'll be looking more into the color. See what I can do with color combinations. Okay. All right. See you next time.